The last thing that we need to talk about in this session is to quickly go through the judge's responsibilities. Again, we will have more training sessions that will go through some of these things in more depth. We'll also have training sessions on how to use the system itself. But for this part, for this section, we want to just go through a few of the very important responsibilities that you have as a judge. Now, probably one of the primary responsibilities that you have as a judge is accountability. We want you to be accountable for your actions as a judge. We want you to be accountable for your scores and for your marks. So when you fill out the judge's form, when you sign off on an elimination sheet or a game sheet that says, yes, I was the ref at basketball or I helped with Bible Bowl, you must sign your name on that form. That way, if there's any issue or any contention, we can come back and just have a conversation. Or sometimes it might even simply be that we want to break a tie and we need to know who the judges are. But we also need you to be able to stand by your marks. If you have given a student a particular score for whatever reason, you need to stand by that. It is your responsibility to be able to justify those marks. Now, something really key to remember, we are talking about ACE students. What is the pass mark for an ACE student in their PACEs? It is 80%. But the minimum qualifying mark for an event to get a place at Student Convention is only 70. So when you give a student, an ACE student, a 70% score, a lot of them take that as failure, even if they have got enough to get a place. And so when you give them a super low score, like 20 or 30%, on something that, remember, these are kids, especially when you're talking 11, 12, 13-year-olds, some of them, they may only just be starting out. We don't want you to coddle them and tell them they did a great job if they didn't. But it is also important to remember that you are dealing with kids who see anything less than 80% as a failure. And so we need to be able to justify our marks. And it is really important to write comments, especially if you've taken a large amount of marks off a student. It is really important to write comments. We have a picture of the comment section here so that you can see this is where you can type in your comments. You can copy and paste. So if you notice a lot of students don't do the same thing and you need to copy and paste, it's one of the beauties of the new system that we have is you can copy and paste comments instead of having to write the same thing 30 times, you can copy and paste that. Just a short little hack. But it is really important to write comments as well so the students know how to improve. They might look and they go, why did I lose 8 marks for the finishing on my wood construction? And in the comments, they can look and say, well, and you've written, you know, this was a great piece, it's well put together, but you should have sanded it down and then varnished it. And they can look and go, oh, okay, great. Now they know how to improve. That is where the power of the comments are. And so it is an important responsibility for you as a judge to write comments.